Don't you?
So you're saying
Yeah,
section
we
35
have
section.
one prepared for us. This is raw list.
Right.
Okay, but it's pretty much worded like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheryl does a better job anyway.
I make a motion that we make that an ordinance and send it to the city council.
We have one problem with it. I mean, I'm all for not parking there. When you own a trailer court, people routinely park up on the edge of that grass, there, a couple hundred feet. No trailer.
But that's now a sports field.
It's part of the park.
Yeah,
We
we
call that
yeah.
field over there, but,
I'm gonna,
You mean the one?
you know, if we're gonna allow people to take the
I'm
park.
gonna exclude the RV park.
At this time.
Yes, that's the only park I'm excluding, and we don't have any sanctioned games there. They may practice there, but as far as,
Right.
no, they just practice there. We don't have,
Part of the sports field, but it is part of the park.
right, at the RV park, farmer's market, that side, I will have Michelle exclude, but like Tiger Park, Summit Park, all of those will be included on the next park. Correct.
Can
Let
we,
me ask a question here. Are you referring to the road that's going towards?
Off Pine, no, off Pine Street, at the border of Pine and Denton, where we have the little driveway, that was a trailer court. Long since-
oh, I thought you were talking the RV park.
No, no, it was a trailer court, and the road's still there, and bumps over, and they park, not on the concrete, or the asphalt, they park up toward the electric box, not that far out. And it's easy to access from the old trailer court.
Do you
But
think,
it is grass.
you think we got enough signs out posted? I
Sign,
think with the addition, maybe we should add some.
we might add a sign or two. I would simply put them at the main entrance coming to each location, one on Pine Street, one on Olive.
Very good idea.
We could even put a flyer in the, with that ordinance in
Yeah,
the kiosk.
utility.
How about that road behind the restaurants? City Park. City Park.
That's where I thought he was
Yeah,
talking.
that's the road to City Park.
Yeah, they park in the
Oh,
grass.
the gravel one you talking, where the,
It's not gravel.
used to be.
Swing around.
Yeah,
It's not gravel.
Yeah, okay.
It's
where the porta potties were.
I thought it was all asphalt now. He's talking about by the pump house, the pump station, that road. That's all paved.
Yeah, we just
No,
went
before
the
that.
park.
Where the porta potties used to be over there.
Bathrooms.
You're not-
There was a Ruby Drive.
Yeah,
That's on the opposite side.
So
I'm
that's,
talking about
that's
the
actually
ones that's
street.
near
Yes.
Cody, the statue.
Working off the street.
You got the little playground, and you have a road across the street
Oh,
by
I
that.
know, I'm on,
I thought he was talking about there.
onto the field themselves, like
you know, where
play or
Yeah,
process.
that was-
John,
I don't think we have the same.
talking about where the old
That's
farmers
where
market.
the mini
Talking
kids
about
go.
where the old farmers market used to
Where
be.
the,
Yeah.
for the.
Okay, that's,
And that's
Yeah.
where we were originally gonna put the bathroom information kiosk for the
Okay.
grant, but then had to move it because it was in the floodway plain.
that's where I was talking.
Yeah, so,
So there is actually parking there,
yeah,
off street, designated, both sides of the road. And there's a grass field or a grass area that leads up to the drive entrance of the sewer plant. And then there's another grass area which has taller, maybe we brush hog occasionally. But those are designated parking areas already in the park. I'm talking about people pulling out onto the grass, the grass playing fields.
The playing fields.
Ever since they did that park near the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
People.
People drive all the way out there.
People decided they didn't wanna walk that far apparently. That's excellent.
so there was a motion on the floor to move forward. I'll second the motion. All in favor? No opposed, so Motion is passed. Grant updates.
We finished the June 18th speed enforcement. It was a good day. It was our fish fry also that day. We had a really good long.
Good fish.
We had a good fun day, yes it was. We topped the day off with a nice meal. We did heavy speed enforcement that day. We had multiple officers out from morning all the way to the evening. And somebody rode. Somebody got to ride with me this period. Sean was out with me. We were making some traffic stops. He got to see firsthand what it is we do, how we do it, why we do it. He asked a lot of questions. They were important questions on why we do what we do, how we do, what gives us the right to do what it is that we do. I appreciate you coming out and taking interest, sir. I would hope you do it again.
I see there's an opening for a job, so
We wrapped up the 4th of July. The 4th of July grant was scheduled from the 1st to the 5th. The Waynesville Police Department participated on the 1st and the 2nd. We had most of the department out there. We had Officer Ruiz, Mendez, Hazel, Piles, Moore, Ford, Halterman, myself, and our dispatcher that we used was Taylor King. So we had most of the department out there swinging, and we did quite well. We were busy. I'll have more on that at the next meeting when we submit for reimbursement. We have yet to submit that. That's going to go out with the next pay period. We have a mini grant coming up that we were just advised of. We've been doing very well with mini grants. This mini grant is going to be the August drafts over get pulled over grant. It is going to be running end of August, and it is for $1,200. And that is something that I will have again. I will have the documents.
You don't have the date yet.
It's the end of August. I know that. We have not prepared the documents yet. We have to submit. Basically, we are pre-approved. Basically, they submit the documents to us. We fill out the documents. We submit them back as an application. They will send us back a confirmation that they approve it, and then I can tell you, hey, we got it. That's where we're at with that. That's what I've got for the grants. Do you want me to jump into the police department?
you got any questions on the grants? Anybody? Then you can go ahead and go to the updates.
One more thing, on the June 18th, we did get full reimbursement. It was well over $800 worth of reimbursement. We already got it back. They've already given us confirmation that they're sending it back. So that's already a done deal. Police updates. New police employee, Jason Goldsmith. Jason came from the Class County Police Sheriff's Department. He was a veteran officer over there. He did a great job with them. I didn't hear anything negative whatsoever. He's well liked on our department. He's done a great job so far. I believe he's exactly what we're looking for the city of Waynesville, for the citizens of Waynesville, the visitors and the businesses. He has a very soft touch. He's very professional, and he has already completed his FTO process. He'll be transitioning into duty assignments as of, I believe, this weekend coming up. This is the transition from FTO to shift. So he's done a good job.
Who's his FTO?
Bruce. Sorry, Officer Bruce. Police Corporal, boss, I'll leave that one to you.
So, we have a open position currently at the police department that you probably was mentioning that you've seen advertised, and, we are advertising that in-house as we speak, and look forward to some qualified applicants for that position.
And we do have a lot of qualified applicants.
I think we do,
We do.
I believe that.
I'm very lucky.
And that's gonna open up another position still.
Yes.
Alright. You have any questions on that?
No, we do.
Alright, so if there's nothing further, we can move to the other business, and that is the establish the date for the open forum discussion regarding the fire protection services.
Just kind of a discussion with you guys. I will take this to the next committee, which is this evening, finance on the, I'd like you guys to throw out a few dates on your calendar tonight. And I can share those dates with, finance and other councilmen. I would like to, advertise this discussion as a meeting. I'd like to have a forum there. I'd like to have every councilman there. This is an opportunity for the public to ask questions. Little different than the last meeting we held. The last meeting we held was actually a committee meeting, okay? This is solely focused upon this topic and public input and councilmen able to interact with the community about the questions they may have or concerns they may have. And like I said, we would advertise this as a meeting, because I would like to have a quorum there.
Do we have a date, no later than that date that you're trying to get to?
I'm not rushing it, no.
Okay.
This is a very serious decision, and if we would have rushed it, we tried, I say, we tried to rush it. We tried to have it earlier, but we had, I felt, councilmen out that, you know, we wouldn't give them the opportunity to attend. And I don't know what the hurry is. So I would like to have everybody who could attend be there, so.
Is it a day of the week that you found was best suitable and we can
I
put
try
it
to
in there?
stay away from Wednesdays, just because that's typically a church night, and I personally would like to stay away from that, but, you know, I would say timing would be more important than picking the date. 5:30 most likely would be a good time, you know. The 3:30 meeting's not conducive for people to be here, and that's was the committee meeting, and I wanna give the opportunity for the public to, you know, get off work and run the kids where they need to be or whatever, and still be able to attend the, open forum.
Would a Friday be a bad day? Is that out of the question? Yes. Because I'm just thinking, I think more people than not can get away a little bit earlier on Friday.
Well, and more people would probably be a little bit more inclined to attend, because Saturday, they don't have to get up early.
What a way to start the weekend.
Yeah,
You're gonna need the weekend probably after the meeting.
and when I meant about,
Friday sounds good.
what I meant about a date, not a no later than time, but a specific window that you wanna have this happen. Is there a buffer there, or is there somewhere we can kind of look between a certain period?
July,
You need 2 weeks for the notice, don't you?
Well, I was gonna ask, if we just announce a special meeting of city council, all I need to do is 24 hours notice. But if you wanna do an actual public hearing, then I have to put that in the paper, and they have to run that in the newspaper usually 14 days. before the
That
meeting.
exposes the more, because if we just give 24-hour notice, it'd be the same thing, people
That
won't
is
show
very
up.
true.
So give them plenty of notice.
Right. So,
And I was
I mean,
thinking,
we
what
can-
about like a town hall forum kind of,
30th.
Same.
so
I
you're
mean, I,
talking the end of.
we don't have to
30th
put
or
that in
6th
the
and
paper,
30th,
we
yeah,
have a
and
set
6th
amount of
of
time with the
August.
town hall, so if we did like a special,
30th sounds good to
we
me.
can still advertise it for 2 weeks. I would just, I would have to have an affidavit of publication if we had a public hearing.
yes,
In the Dixon pilot, right?
30 sounds
It's
good.
expired.
23rd wouldn't work because our city clerk's at Maruma conference.
No,
30th of July.
July 30th.
That would actually be perfect, because there's counseling meetings are done for that month. and
we can have a party. No,
There's, we can party, there you go. It wouldn't be
If you
anything
wanna do
else.
an alternate date, I would say the 6th of August,
6th of August.
just to have an alternate
Yeah.
if something happens.
that's the following Friday.
I don't think I'll be here July 30.
You know,
No,
Yeah, I
you
may
won't.
be, I need to check, let
No,
me
you
check the
won't.
calendar, but I don't think I will be.
well, if you can't, then
The 6th.
August 6th.
I think that gives us plenty of time to get the information out there too.
I would like to advertise that on
Yeah.
our Facebook page,
I can put it out in the mailing,
and our new website
the
as well,
website too.
because there's a lot of activity on that. So, okay.
So you're pretty sure you're tied up?
August sixth?
And let's go August sixth.
And is that 5:30 time?
I think that's
Appropriate.
perfect.
You can feed us,
I could, maybe, yeah.
right? You bring bologna sandwiches.
That's what
Okay, so like I said, I will, I'll express that to the committee tonight and as well as probably have Miriam shoot it out to the
Car show.
council.
They was parking that grass back
He has an email, so you guys will, it'll be redundant, but you'll see
Yeah.
it.
There's no line.
All right. Is there anything else on that, topic?
No, sir.
All right, so what we'll do is, there's no further, questions, we can go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Our next scheduled meeting is, August 12th at 3:30 PM right here. So we'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting here at 3:50. Good afternoon. I need to talk to you about something too.
You got it, sir.